I think it's a lot more like clear cut nowadays, but like, I mean, there's still a lot of stigma about like bisexuals in general as well, where like they get cast as like super horny freaks that are just into anything. And the whole like, the first time I came out as bisexual to one of my friends who was LGBT as well. And their response to me was to tell me that they did not think I was bisexual, which was a really fucking painful moment, because they were like, well, are you sure you're not just curious? Have you actually tried anything yet? And I was like, at this point, I had tried anything like that. That's why I was like, no, I am bisexual. Like, it was after I'd already like come to terms with it and been like, yeah, no, this is who I am. This is the terminology I want to use. But yeah, it was like another person who was LGBT who was just straight up like, I don't think you're bisexual. I think you're just confused. And that was like a very uncomfortable moment of like, wow, okay. But I think like a lot of bisexual get that kind of feeling where like people accuse them of being fake or just doing it because they think it's like trendy, or doing it because they just think they're confused or want attention or things like that, which sucks. Or you get the whole thing like when you're bisexual and you happen to go after someone who is the opposite gender of you, they suddenly decide, oh, so you were just faking it. You are actually into the opposite sex. And it's like, no, bisexual, it's in the name. Yeah, people get really fighty over that kind of thing. Unfortunately. First time I tried to come out, they told me I was just being confused by peer pressure. Thank you for the validation. No, that happens to a lot of people. And I think, yeah, it can suck a lot when you bring it up to like someone who you like really trust and respect for being like out and forward and like seeming like they have their life all put together completely, and then being told by that kind of person, I don't think you're bisexual, is kind of rough. And then like trying to explain it to them and them still like being like, I don't know about that. But, you know, everyone's on their own journey. Everyone's doing their own thing. That's why, yeah, like I was mentioning earlier, the labels thing always throws me through a bit of a loop as well, where I'm just like, did I really need to put a label on it? Not really, but you do it more so it's easier for other people to digest, I guess, kind of thing. Just wish this wasn't a thing to many of us bi/pan folks. Yeah, they always do. Yeah, there's always like a bit of an exclusionary kind of thing, but it's not a big deal. Janyaya, my ex-friend once told me the thing that made me super uncomfortable, that asexual shouldn't be a part of the LGBT plus, because it's almost like letting straights in, but you're okay, you dated girls. I was like, it is what it is, man. I mean, the whole fucking, no, we're not going into that. I would just say that the whole point should be like, hey, everybody just accept everybody. Like, that would be the hope. But yeah, I do definitely see like a lot of that like conversation kind of come out when it comes to like certain parades and stuff as well, where it's like, should this group be here? Should that group be here? Shouldn't we just all celebrate each other? Shouldn't that be the whole point, where everybody should just feel completely confident in their own skin and supporting each other and just, yeah, telling each other no hate in any direction? I got told by so many different people since early teen years I was lesbian while I'm not. It's curious how it happens over and over again. That one's really fucking annoying as well. When people just try to decide your sexuality for you just because of like some of the interests you have or some of the things you like. Ugh. Like, there are genuinely a lot of straight people who like BL and GL and all kinds of like yaoi and yuri, and I get really annoyed when like somebody shows an interest in BL or GL and then suddenly people are like, huh, what, are you gay or something? And it's like, maybe they are, maybe they're not. How about you leave them fuck alone and let them enjoy what they're enjoying? Because that happens so much. And when I was in like my younger years and I did like BL but did not realize I was bisexual at the time, I was like one of those people who was like, you can enjoy it and not be gay. And now I'm like, fuck. Well, I don't get to be one of the examples, but you can still enjoy BL and not be gay. Mood got accused of being a lesbian for not liking the 40-year-old dude in front of me. Gave him the facts. That's rough. That's, yeah, if somebody accuses you that just because you're not into someone, that's just so pathetically sad, honestly. Once talked to my father about sexual orientation. I asked him if he would accept me if I were gay, and he just responded with one sentence: I hope you're the top. Oh, Jesus. Based, father. Dad was like, are you winning, son? I mean, honestly, I hope you just like, I hope you took that as a joke and in a good way, because yeah, if my dad said that to me, I'm pretty sure I would take that as like, he's just chilling with me. He's saying it doesn't matter. He's being silly. But yeah, I don't know your relationship with your father.